Hello, everyone. How's it going today? I'm playing Magic because I understand this format is going away soon and I kind of like it. So, sorry if you're kind of burnt out on it, but I really have not gotten to play Triple Cons very much. And, yeah. Oh, wait, I need to change the overlay. It is Soul time. How is everyone? First time seeing me live? Well, aren't you lucky? I'm delightful. Oh, I should buy into this, shouldn't I? Instead of just sitting in the queue. This does not bode well for me really parsing the client. Alright, it fired. Let's see, come on. Oh, Icy Blast. That's not a gold card. This is like a finisher. Could we put together the prowess deck? Let's try to put together the prowess deck, everyone. I'm sorry to hear that, Magnuson. Well, hang out for as long as you like. Let's go with Icy Blast. We didn't first pick a gold card. We got there, everyone. We got there. Hi, Spire Mantis. This guy's similarly sweet. Well, I mean, he's okay. But Seeker of the Way, I think, might be what we want to be in here. This guy's, like, really solid. High Spire Mantis might wheel? What's the better signal? Seeker of the Way does have prowess. I'm gonna take the Seeker. Easier mana. Oh, did we get a Sipe? Sipe. A sub. We have sub hype. Real Gamer Cow just resubscribed. Thank you for resubscribing. Mantis is really good. Mantis is, I'm a huge fan of Mantis in this format. Turns out 3 power and toughness is somewhat less. Yes! Oh, Fireball, a free Weapon Master, the Cruise, Mistfire Weaver. These are all really good cards. Feat of Resistance. Oh, the swipe. I want to swipe someone. But, like, I think the pick is the Weapon Master. Cruise? Yeah, like, the pick is... Wheel the Weapon Master? I'm taking the Mind Swipe. Winter Flame, Crippling Chill is quite important. These packs are all really good. These are all important cards. Is it Hordling Outburst? Is it the Crag? Bloodfire Expert's good, but it's not, like, super important. Crippling Chill is quite important to the prowess deck. Winter Flame can be quite good, but I've frequently found it does not get there. Is it the Flame? I guess it is the Flame. Alright, take the removal. Pure garbage. Watcher of the Roost, I suppose, is relevant. It's a flyer. It flies. It has evasion. It blocks flyers. But the pick is the Wind Scout, obvs. I guess Set Adrift isn't the worst card in the world. I guess I'm reasonably okay with taking Set Adrift. We're just, like, tempoing people out. An Expert is probably what we want to be doing here. Here's the original pack. Come round again. Flock. I guess Flock is fine. Right. Rush of Battle isn't terrible. We have a... one warrior? No, that's a soldier. Leaping Master, maybe? Alright, let's take Leaping Master. This is not looking good for our plans. Uh-oh. I probably should have taken the Morph guy. I hate Orb of Clarity. I hate it so... This is so terrible. Hello? Why would we shift to we have, like... Ugh. Somebody is in our colors. Weapon Master didn't wheel. The other Bloodfire Expert didn't even come back. We probably should have gotten out of Jeskai as soon as we opened that one pack that had, like, 4 Jeskai cards in it. I think we move into Teamer. And right on cue. Well, yeah, obviously the Swift Kick goes. Sorry, Seeker of the Way. What does See the Unwritten even do? Top 8 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from amongst them onto the battlefield. Put the rest into the graveyard. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you may put 2 creature cards onto the battlefield instead of 1. Seems pretty cool. I mean, it's janky as hell. Dragonscale Boon is just really good. I mean, we're gonna hit 2 creatures. Guaranteed. Take the Mythic. Take the Mythic. Always take the Mythic. Yes! Yes! Yeah. This is so bad. This so does not fit into our deck. There is no Temur Charm in this pack. Master the Way seems quite good. Thornwood Falls also is really important for us. Thornwood Falls is the safe, disciplined pick. It's the smart pick. Master the Way is fun. Yes, obviously I'm taking Trap Essence. Obviously. Thornwood Falls will not wheel. Trap Essence may, because it's a bad card. The boon is really quite good for us. I think it has to be Treasure Cruise here. Well, if they're gonna keep handing me cancels, I'm gonna take cancels. This is all terrible garbage. I'm gonna cut the backwater. Kind of like Bloodfire Mentor. Kintree Mentor is, or Kintree Warden is actually a surprisingly effective blocker. But yeah, Disdainful Stroke. Another Dragon Scale boon. Jesus. K? How did that wheel? How do we have two of these? How did this wheel? We really need some creatures here. Cut the backwater. Are we going to hit two creatures? Oh my god. We are in some deep trouble here, everyone. Alright, we have to take every creature in pack 3. Just creatures from now on. Just creatures. Just creatures. We have to, like... We just pick creatures from now on. Discipline. Like, this... Smoke Teller. We take Smoke Teller. He's fine. He's good. He's solid. Act of Treason is kind of like getting a creature. You'll notice, Trap Essence did not wheel. God damn it. Oh, this guy. You suck. Oh, this feels so bad. This feels real bad. Temur Charm. We got Temur Charm. This is quite good. If somebody took Trap Essence, then we quite clearly have to take it, because it's not going to wheel. None of these other cards are going to wheel either. Everyone is in our colors. Act of Treason is terrible in this deck. I'm glad we agree. Temur Charm. But it's Goblin Slide. Oh, this guy is so boring. This guy is so boring. Falls is like... Oh, look, we accidentally took the goblin slide. Hoots? Are we just gonna go for a hoot? Are we having a hoot? We're having a hoot. Uh-oh! Ugh. Ugh. Bring low? Yeah, it's bring low. Oh, these are all going to be quite bad for us when they get used on us. Scout, I guess. Pine Walker seems totally... Snowhorn Rider? Oh, you're super good. You go right in the 3 pile. See, another Sagu Archer showed up. Everything's fine, everyone. Everything's fine. You also go in the 3 pile. Well, Hardened Scales is clearly the combo with 2 Dragon Scale boons. Oh, this is garbage. We're in so much trouble. Well, if nothing else, we need to cut this thing, even though it's terrible in our deck. We're just doing Teamer control here. Hey, Teamer Charger wield. That's unusual. Another Sagu Archer, thank you very much. Okay. Another Disdainful Stroke. Teamer control. Bye, Tigum Scheming. You can't make me take a banner. Oh, we're in trouble. See, the Unwritten does not work. Goblin Slide can kind of work. Oh, this is gonna feel real bad when we top deck this turn 8. So we just... Okay, here's the plan, everyone. Here's the plan. We play this like we're playing Delver. What we resolve is something with 2 power, and then we protect it all game. Oh, where's Blazebringer? We already cut Blazebringer. Yeah. What, like that? It's just like Delver. I think we actually need the boons so that we can keep swinging in, then cut something and or not keep swinging in and then be able to block. Yeah, I think we keep Bloodfire Expert. Ugh. You're a 3-drop. You're a 3-drop. You're a 3-drop. You're probably something like a 3-drop. Cut a stroke? Ugh. We should probably cut both strokes. Some jerk was probably just in 5-color morphs. But it's Goblin Slide. Goblin Slide is terrible in this stack. I have had so many times when I've just had a disdainful stroke sitting in my hand playing against morph after morph after morph after morph, and I would have done anything to trade it for a cancel. I actually think we do cut one of the boons. I mean, this is not the worst. This is the worst. We're going to die. We're all going to die. We are going to see the Unwritten and hit Wetland Sandbar. Goblin Slide, we're running it. We're running it. I'm making an executive decision. 5, 5, and 5. There we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. And then we take one of the mountains out. And we add the mountain that we drafted. Because obviously we do. We submit. We cannot cancel morphs being played, being turned face up, but we can cancel a morph being cast. The TARDIS 42 just subscribed. Thank you for resubscribing, the TARDIS 42. Well, maybe it is time for Khans of Tarkir to go away. We can't even activate Leaping Master's ability. What was everyone drafting? Maybe everyone just has terrible decks. The new Firaxis game, Sid Meier's Spaceships. I have my own ideas for a spaceship game. Thank you, Havoc 4. Everyone was in 5-color. There's an insane Mardu deck going around. Like, I saw... Okay, what did we see go past? What did we not take, like idiots? Ponyback Brigade. Hordling Outburst. Mardu Ascendancy. Sad Trombone. What else? Yeah, I hope we get crushed by that Mardu deck. It's insane. 2 Rough Riders. Crackling Doom! Crackling Doom. Yeah, there you go. There's going to be an insane Mardu deck that goes around, and we're going to get our ass kicked by it, and we'll deserve it. We will really deserve it. There were 2 Ascendancies? A couple of Horde Chiefs. Ugh. MTV CDM, you want to be at the minimum deck size. Sad Trombone is Trumpet Blast. Because when they play it on, like, swinging in with 7 goblins, it's just wah, 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 wah. Yeah, there was also like a really good Abzan deck going around with an Abzan Ascendancy and a the 3/2 that gives lifelink to anything with a +1/+1 counter. But we stole their Dragon Scale boons. Haha. The Counter Lords, yeah. Yeah, there was like the First Strike Counter Lord, there was the Trample Counter Lord, there was the Lifelink Counter Lord. It was real bad. Surak never washes the Despair Code. I like to think that Surak was just out for a jog one day, and when he got home, that was just on his shoulders. Sorry, DJ Shire. Yes, I would like to play first, since that will likely be relevant. Okay. Let's get this over with. Oh, did anyone read the Alicia Who Smiles at Death story today? I thought it was super sweet. There's a trans character in MTG now. And she's like Warlord of the Ass Kickers. Yeah, like, not only is she chief of the Mardu, she's chief of the Mardu who drove dragons to extinction. So stoked for San Jose. What's going on in San Jose? Yeah, I'm super happy that the Mardu are like totally cool with trans women. Yeah, you just know that the unnamed orc is going to turn out to be like Zergo's great 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 grandfather, who's basically like almost enlightened redneck.gif. Alright, it's shoes off time. This is basically Charge of the Light Brigade .deck. We're going out on a high note here. We're playing Teamer Control. Main phase, Thornwood Falls. We go to 21. And game, sir. And game. Do you concede? Yeah, I don't know. We don't have any Moxen in our opening hand. I don't see how we're going to storm out turn 2. Because normally what I'd want to do... Oh, fuck, he played a creature. We're dead. Normally what I'd want to do here is like Mox, Infernal Tutor with like LED up. And then we just storm out and tendrils him for like, well, for Xaxes. Martu to the right of them. Abzan to the left of them. Cannon and thunder. We are just super dead here. This is going to be the bad Mardu deck that only got one ascendancy. Uh-oh. Now it's a 1-2. Now it trades for our Wind Scout. Into the mouth of hell rode the 12 creatures. We only have slightly more creatures than Kurosawa did. We are super dead. Our only hope is that everyone was so busy fighting over... Oh, no. Fighting over the good cards. Look at this guy curve out. Sir, I salute you. Look at this guy curve out. This deck is baller. I'm actually reasonably... I'm not even mad. Our opponents just put together better decks. They read better signals. They responded faster and more efficiently. They drafted with greater discipline. This man has at least 2 of the black-white tap lands. Although, man, our opponent. Do we Icy Blast here just to try to live? Well, we're obviously countering this. We have to protect our creatures. Prowess trigger, sir? And to you, do you concede? We probably should have just fought his lord. We probably should have just given +1/+1 to fight his chief of the scale. C'est magnifique, mais ce n'est pas la magie. What it means is it's a quote from a French officer who witnessed the charge of the Light Brigade. And it means it's glorious. What he actually said was c'est magnifique, mais ce n'est pas la guerre, which means it's glorious, but it's not war. The complete quote is c'est magnifique, mais ce n'est pas la magie, or ce n'est pas la guerre, c'est la folie. It's glorious, but it's not war. It's madness. We Icy Blast next turn. With SFA up. We'll flash in Surak. Murder the chief of the scale. Alright, we'll flash in Surak. We are going to swing with our Jeskai Wind Scout, though. Hopefully he doesn't sad trombone us. I mean, he could be in that deck. He could be splashing for red. If he plays a mountain next turn, we'll know we're just straight dead. Attack! Don't attack! Yeah, okay, we'll flash in Surak before blockers. What's he playing at? Surak just comes in basically like, you know, he wound up getting that that bear head. We're going to get Smite the Monstrous here. We are going to get Smite the Monstrous. Oh, shit! Right, he's got Death Touch! Ha! Oh! Right. Cam, please. Mmm. Mmm. I was supposed to bring balance to the format. I'm just going to pay retail for this guy. Kinogami just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Kinogami. We're only 4 life behind. Two Baby has to feel real good right now. Sure, come on over for 3. We just swing in here. And then play out Sagu Archer, who just blocks all his dudes. Yeah, I thought specifically Alicia being able to choose her name and names being tied powerfully to identities is extremely relevant. And a powerful statement of character. Now we get to find out what green cards he's been sandbagging. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We're just dead here. How about in the future we don't throw the game in the garbage? Does that sound good to everyone? Because I don't think we were actually in super bad shape. What we learned today is don't block a creature with Death Touch as an activated ability. Yes, I would like to play first. Thank you for asking. With anything but this... You weren't listening. I should have been more specific. Teamer's really good at controlling this. Ah! Fine. It's playable. F6, and to you, sir. Alright, Flock, get out there. How's it going, Dix? You might not want to... Dix, close your eyes. You don't want to watch what's going to happen to us here. We're in deep, deep trouble. Oh, hey, we have red in this stack. Sweet. Your Abzan guide. Your Abzan guide. Are you just now finding out that colorless is not a color, and that you cannot give protection from colorless? Is 2Baby double queuing? What is going through your head, 2Babies? Are you arguing? Are you unable to come to a consensus? Well, I'm quite happy to get rid of that, too. Perhaps there were no responses from, or that 2Baby had a momentary drop in internet. Perhaps 2Baby is simply a caregiver for 2 babies. I'm extremely skeptical of anyone claiming that Alicia is a token character, because what it means to me is that people are really prepared to accept the existence of horrible cybernetic monster demons before they are able to accept the presence of trans people in a fantasy setting. They are prepared to accept literal magic before they are ready to accept trans women, trans men in their game. It's kind of shocking, to be honest. I think we scout here because we have literally, like, straight nothing else to do. We take the hoots. We just hoot. We hoot out. We should have left a green up. Well, dog balls. We're on a 4-turn clock here. I don't think we throw the Monastery Flock under the bus just yet. Because we can 2-for-1 ourselves in a couple of turns. Taking the mountain is the safe choice and probably the more better choice. Oh, right, they draw a card. Ugh. Super awkwards. More better choice equals more better value. I'm not prepared to go to 11 against a deck that's representing, well, obviously, we Dragon Scale boon here. We swing, we boon, we blow out, and hope he doesn't boon himself. Ruh-roh, Raggy. This means we're in for a A savage beating. Well, he had no sorcery speed pumps. Ha! He just lost 3 life. Ugh. Oh, Blue Cup, you've never let me down. Oh my god, Cam Learn to Keyboard just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, oh my god, Cam Learn to Keyboard. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Oh, why don't you have another one, you son of a bitch? Sure, Anamorph. Why not? Oh, you had to remind me that Graham blue-shelled me, too. Even a game I was good at. Welp. You're right. Only Percival can save us at this point. Where is Percival? There he is. Percival is currently wrapped up in cords. Percival. All right. Well, what can we do here in the interim? Who are we still waiting on? 2 whole matches, huh? That may take some time. We could do GeoGuessr. Let's geo-guess. The low resolution suggests either the continental United States or Australia. Let's try heading north. Or, sorry, excuse me, west. And then we turn south. This feels like home. For those curious, home was northern British Columbia, or, well, central British Columbia. So far we have seen nothing useful. Eaves. We have met up with a road. Chi Road. Wait, no. I actually have no idea what just happened there. Okay, we're back where we started. We're heading north. Alright, everyone, let's go north. This looks like Canada as well, although there are fire hydrants. Can we catch up to this guy? I mean, the license plate would be blurred out. But with this low resolution, this has to be one of the early ones, which means we're in the United States somewhere. Unless we get extremely lucky and get very close, we are not going to be able to pull any information from street signs, road signs. The resolution is simply too low. So let's stay on the freshly paved road and see if we can figure out where we are. We need to come across some clue. Like, look at this. This is not useful. What do you say? CA something. I don't recognize any of this. This is a sign of some kind that reads Winnebago. This could be literally almost anywhere in North America. There are anywhere near the mountains will look like this, whether it's East Coast or West Coast. This looks a lot like northern British Columbia, central British Columbia. There are places on Vancouver Island that look a lot like this. Oh, we're going to powerfully scrub out here. Is this realtor sign of any use? No, it's not. Great. Oh, there are parts of... Yeah, there are definitely parts where there's not that many pines and will look like this. I mean, I suppose we could just YOLO mode it and click somewhere in the Rockies or the Adirondacks and wind up being like 3,000 kilometers off. But at least we'd move on. But these kinds of roads can wind for kilometers without any kind of meaningful information being given. We haven't even seen, like... We haven't even seen a speed limit sign. And then there's this. Cherokee Village Lutheran Church. Where are we? Well, there's autocomplete. Arkansas. You don't say. Chickasha Drive. Okmulgee Drive, Cherokee Road. I mean, this is conceivable. This seems way too dense, though. Look at all these lots. Yo, little man, show us what's up. No, that's it. That is it. Okay. Where the hell is Arkansas? Oh my god. It's going to take forever for us to find this. Hilton is waiting for us to respond. Well, it's the best start we've had in a while. We at least have all of our colors. Concede. It quite clearly says our Kansas. It's right there. Right there on the name. Oh, this guy... You're the monster who took our Jeskai deck! What in the shit are you even doing? Oh, do not play... Grats on opening a Pack 1 Trail of Mystery. I'm not bitter. We're gonna pay retail for this monastery flock. Our goal with this deck is to win a game. Not even a match. Only a game. Okay. Well, next turn we quite clearly bring low the Morph. Or do we just swing in with our own Morph? And then awaken the bear? So many options. Although he will never, in 100 years... Well, I'm quite happy we got rid of that. Dismal Backwater Island, Archer's... You threw away an Archer's Parapet? Well, you must have gotten something quite good. That's terrifying. The POV42 just subscribed. Thank you for resubscribing, the POV42. Please do not be playing good cards. All right. So far, we're not in super deep trouble. We could actually just, like, set this thing adrift, time walk him for a turn, and accomplish sweet FA. I think we just sit here for a turn. And then unmorph when he attacks. We could cruise. I'm not comfortable not having any mana up in this situation. 5-color morph, looks like. Although he didn't get there last round, usually 5-color morph is quite a strong archetype in this format. Maybe just the pieces didn't come together. I probably should have flipped this guy face up. Oh well, on the next end step. I'm quite happy just to sit here and grow, develop. Interesting. Okay, he signs in blood at instant speed, which is quite strong. Uh-oh, everyone. The great strength of 5-color morph isn't the morph, it's the 5 colors. Yeah, exactly. Rut-row Rhino. I mean, we have blocks for days. We can actually kill the Rhino with Awaken the Bear. I basically ad-libbed that line, so that's my my excuse for it, Tarkus. Yeah, there's a win con. You got 2 Archer's Parapets. That's kind of rough. Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave up Awaken the Bear. Turning it face up. Oh. Right. So we awaken the bear to kill the Loxodon? Now would be a good time for an Icy Blast. Unfortunately... Oh... Hell. At least we make his blocks terrible, but what a waste of a card. Well, he used a hell of a lot of removal. And we no longer have a Ferocious trigger. Like, God. Lol? This doesn't even give us good blocks, and I think we're just dead. He just recasts the elephant. Are you for real? 2 Obzan Charms, a Siege Rhino, and an Ivory Tusk Fortress. How did you lose? Sure, why not just play a Morph too? That seems fine. And at least 1 Obzan guide. Lol? Well, we can tap out his 5 attackers. They won't untap. That'll buy us some time. Like, this is just 5-color greed at this point. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. Like, what are you what is the red even for? Master the Way? Are you seriously splashing red for Master the Way? Does Surak even save us here? Lol, okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Wow. Okay. And another morph. Why not? Well, this is grim. I'm not sliding before I... Okay. Target creature I control. Choose target creature I don't control. Cast non-creature spell. Yes, please. Like another Loxodon. Do we just drop from this event? Our deck is actually, like, utterly incapable of competing with our opponent's deck. Our opponent just took every rare that went past. And, like... Five color good stuff gets there when he drafts every good card in the format, which I suppose is where the archetype gets its name. Well, he's on 3 of his colors. Four of his colors. A Mardu banner. We're going to lose to a man. We're going to lose to a Hilton playing a Mardu banner. Go ahead. Play Zergo. Come on. I'm ready. Alright, we flash out Surak. Oh, he is running a 43 card deck, isn't he? At this point, our opponent is just furious that we took his Serac. Just furious. Don't have a combat trick. He absolutely has a combat trick. And we should have double blocked. I didn't double block because I'm a terrible player. Well, he has a 6th drop, we know that for sure now. Oh, he tapped out wrong, my bad. Sure, why not? Come on over. So we like swing in with Serac, and then next turn we Icy Blast him. What did he pitch? Oh, a bunch of mana. He's just going to second main phase out 2 morphs. Oh, he's doing a thing. What's he doing? A Teamer banner. Fascinating. Are we getting countered? Are we just getting cancelled? No? Abzan mana. Abzan charm. Why the fuck not? Sure. Okay. Who just wants to play Dark Souls? Anyway, Cherokee Lutheran Church is in northern Arkansas. There's Kansas, and there's Arkansas. It is near... Okay, it's northwest of Jonesboro. There seems to be some kind of gray area. North of the 412, huh? Though we had to travel quite far to get here. Ah, there we go. I should just play some XCOM, actually. Well, where are we now? You live in Jonesboro, Epic Person 63. Well, have you ever been to the Cherokee Lutheran Church? Good guy driver pulled over to the side to let the Google car drive past. Good guy in the black car. I wonder what that sign is. Too bad we'll not be able to read it. What? This is a very rural road. It's a single lane. We aren't even given the option of going down the side road. Chateau Robert. How many Bob castles can there be? Chateau de Robert le Diable. Well, that quite clearly can't be it. We've been going east for quite some time now. Méobec, Saint-Gaultier, Nullier-de-Bois, Saint-Sulpice. We're on the 820 somewhere. Centre Val de Loire. Or is that an O? Well, Saint-Gaultier is not too far. We're on the... Okay, that's the D11. And we are north of it on the D11. Near the D20. Okay, we're on the D21. So that makes it easy. Where does the D11 intersect? Oh, there's Méobec right now. Oh, we're right here then. Okay. We are somewhere in L'Hexagone. In central France. between Poitiers and Bourges, south of Orléans. Come on, brain, we can figure this out. We literally have two maps that we just need to superimpose over one another. No. Sure. Oh! Zoros Legend just subscribed for the 11th straight month. Oh, thank you very much, Lord Rakdos. That's very kind of you. I once, oh, this is odd. Once I narrated the first 20-ish chapters of Neuromancer for an ex-girlfriend who was working in China. That's the closest I've come to recording an audiobook. But thank you very much. I do so love the sound of my own voice. The Patreon! Of course, the Patreon. If you enjoy our streams, or you enjoy the content that we produce, and which is available for free at www.loadingreadyrun, or you are a fan of, perhaps, Tabletop Deathmatch, or our production work on Strip Search, or our work on Friday nights, perhaps you would care to support our personal work, which is, again, available at www.loadingreadyrun.com. And if you would care to support us, please visit our Patreon at www.patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. The man with the Mardu deck has lost 2 games in a row. This is the quality of the decks that we have faced. I'm gonna go Smoke Teller into Teamer Charger. I bought the peripheral the day it came out, and I have not been able to finish reading it because I was like unemployed for about 6 months. Unemployed. I was working for Loading Ready Run. I was producing internet content. I was making videos. I felt really good. But when your family thinks you're unemployed, you're unemployed. And so I wasn't able to read very much, because I was in a pretty rough place. So I didn't actually get to read the book that I wanted to read. But now I feel way better about things and stuff, and I should really read it again. Or begin to read it. So far, The Peripheral has been his most imaginative work, which is saying quite a lot for William Gibson. I love it quite a lot. So Teamer Charger? Let's offer the trade for the Smoke Teller at least. I think Pattern Recognition is a much more interesting book so far. Well, Case is a way more interesting character. But I don't know. I like the people in The Peripheral. I also have read Neil Stevenson. I really, really, really loved Anathem, which I think might make me the only person on Earth to have liked Anathem, and might make me one of, like, a very small percentage of people who read Anathem who didn't outright hate it. I am totally comfortable making this trade. Snow Crash is really fun. It's very macho. It's very literarily macho. Interesting. You're going to play out another morph here, I anticipate. Disowned Ancestor. Sure. Sure. Yeah, the math monks were an anathem. Reamd, or readme, or remade, as it was pointed out to me, I enjoyed Reamd for just the part where Neil Stephenson quite visibly got bored of trying to write the same techno thriller and just thought, fuck it, I'm writing a Guy Ritchie novel. I'm writing a Guy Ritchie movie. Which was when the Russian mobsters kicked down the door of the Chinese apartment and discovered just, like, the jihadis. I thought it was hilarious. Because everyone just kind of paused and thought, oh, this is bad. Sure, Summit Prowler? Why not? Oh, poops. The thickest poops. Yeah, Dial M for Mara. I agree about all of those. Neil Stephenson does not write terribly great characters. But, like, Anathem, he got to play with the universe, he got to invent. And it actually ends, it doesn't just stop. Neil Stephenson has this terrible thing where his books just stop. Yeah, alright, come over. I probably should have mind-swiped the Kumar Bondkin, but it's, like, just not that scary. I think we Icy Blast next turn. Then flip the Archer while holding up Mind... like holding up Mindswipe. Cryptonomicon was great, and then I turned 19. And then I realized it was just like all the horrible internet libertarian shit that makes my skin crawl. You take that back, the hokey pokey. Mindswipe is the closest thing we get in this format to a fireball, except for the actual literal fireball that is Crater's Claws. Fireball +1. Excuse me. Well, I think we quite clearly mind swipe that. We leave up 3? No. 4? No. Is that even worth mind swiping? God. No. A main phase Ponyback Brigade? Bring it on. Yes, I did, Lady Rianne. Thank you for asking. I not only did Elon Musk, like, it was great that he named it after, named the recovery ship after a GSV, General Systems Vehicle, from one of the culture novels. But I loved all the people on Twitter who were asking him, why didn't you call it RTFM? Why are you being so polite? We didn't mind. We didn't Icy Blast because we're stupid. So what we're going to do is we're going to block the Krumar Bondkin, and then we're going to flip it face up. Because I'm a little drunk. Was it a GCV? I thought, just read the instructions was a systems vehicle, not a contact vehicle. He named the second one, Of Course I Still Love You? Oh, that's the best one. That's the best name. Like, Killing Time, and you'll clean that up before you leave. And, like, Gray Area are such great names, but Of Course I Still Love You tells a story. We're gonna wait here. Of Course I Still Love You might be the second best in the series, because there is the incredibly wonderfully named Total Internal Reflection. We're not going to attack. We're going to Icy Blast him. Oh, we should have totally mind swiped that. That would have been really good. But no, we can set it adrift next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5. Go away. He didn't throw his goblin under the bus. That's peculiar. Now all we need to do is hold out for 10 mana and then mind swipe him. Right in the mouth. I would recommend that if you're going to read them in any order, that you should probably read Look to Wind or consider Phlebas before you read Look to Windward. But like, that's kind of self-evident because those are like the order that those lines are in the Wasteland. I think Look to Windward might be my favorite. I am really not smart enough to be playing this game. Horsa is not a good person. I just really value the culture novels because they're about fundamentally good people. Well, not good people necessarily, they're about frequently quite bad people. But the culture is a place I'd want to live in. Oh, hi, Trumpet Blast. This is a Trumpet Blast right here, and we're fucked. We are just dead. Well... We'll go to 1 here. Unless he Trumpet Blasts us. He didn't Trumpet Blast us. All right. We need him to cast a spell. Like anything we mind swipe. We can hold out right now. We are going to win 1 game. 1 game. Come on, cast something! Oh, you son of a bitch. We're dead. It could have been anything but Goblin Slide. It could have been anything but Goblin Slide. Yeah, that's a good analogy, actually. Shambling Attendance is essentially the Abyss now. We could have Mindswiped a Goblin Slide. Gone out under our own terms. Because if we hadn't blocked the... If we had Are you new here? We were at 2. We were at 2, and if we hadn't blocked the shambling attendants, we would have died. Matter is actually a fine place to start with the culture novels. It exists basically in a vacuum. I blocked everything I could. I had 3 creatures and I... Come on, pay 3. Run it back. We're just gonna run it back. We're gonna double down. We're gonna double down. Oh god. Mana Burn's been gone for like 8 years. Hey, 1,000 curses. Thank you for following us. Yeah, a spell didn't work for us in one context, therefore it's terrible, I know. Goblin Guide? Okay, so we Wind Scout in to scout the borders for a mountain. Next turn we Treasure Cruise. He kept a 1-lander. Our opponent kept a 1-lander. And we're still going to lose. We're still going to lose because we clicked right through our first main phase. We're east of Poitiers. Saint-Gautier is right there. Okay, just chill out. Jansaria Naplian? Which one is she from again? Fnord? We're right near Saint Gautier. Right? We're along the D20, or the D21. We're on the D21 and the D11. Ah, we're in the green area. Use of weapons. No, wait, matter? Matter. Right, that's her, like, full title. Or, it's part of her full title. Because matter is the one set inside the, It's not quite a Dyson sphere. So close. The shell world, right. You have a way of putting counters on that filthy thing, don't you? Fine, come in for 2. I'll live. Well, you're quite clearly fronting the pro whatever card. +1/+1 protection from a color. Oh, I have not listened to the new Bjork now. Jane Austen argument. Oh God, I listened to the Jane Austen experience instead of the Jane Austen argument, and they were not good. So I'm quite relieved that it's the Jane Austen argument. What do we want here? I think Temur Charm, really. Or the Mountain. Oh, shit. Well, poops. Ha! I'm ahead. No, I didn't, the Paw 42. Oh, we can't grab spells, of course. Of course! I should probably have done nothing there. The new Bjork would be really cool. I'm looking forward to listening to the new Bjork. We're looking to win one match here. That's all we want. One match. And we're that much closer to drawing Serac. War Shrieker? Sure, put out another morph. Just don't Crackling Doom me, bro. Isn't that right, Percival? Yeah, I think we just cruise here. Because that means we can also keep up cancel. One, two, three, four, five, six. Hadlander! Thank you for, not subscribing, but following the stream. Thank you very much, Hadlander. I hope you enjoy it. Well, shits. We go to what? Not very much here. I'm gonna get rid of the Bondkin since that guy scares the piss out of me. And we can at least force out a cancel. That's right, we're canceling a feat of resistance so we can 1-for-1 something. I don't know how to play green. I just want to get Taxian Probe right there. I'm just going to pay retail for this goddamn thing. I understand this is kind of how you play green. Please don't Crackling Doom us. Okay. Okay. Everyone just has a way better deck than we do. God damn it. You threw away a Ponyback Brigade? That's weird. Why would you do that? Okay, so we Winterflame his Skull Hunter and tap down his Summit Prowler. at like beginning of combat. Otherwise we mind swipe whatever he tries to do. Turdy Nick. Somebody just followed us. I didn't quite get the name though. Maybe our opponent is like double queuing. The fox's name is Percival. Just don't trumpet blast us. He prefers Percival. Tap target creature. 2 damage to target creature. Percival. Parzival. Whatever. I mean, if you've read the Fisher King myths, or you're familiar with them, you've heard them. Parsifal. There you go. Well, right now the Summit Prowler doesn't have us under any pressure because we can Monastery Flock it forever. We've got him on a 5-turn clock right here. He's only got 4 cards in hand. Isn't that right, Percival? He has no answers. You don't want to watch this happen. Herald of Anafenza! Seriously? And a morph. Why not? Sure, let's draw a mountain. That seems fine. Well, next main phase, we've basically got to Icy Blast. Yeah, he literally drafted Herald and Krumar. Oh, thank you, Pita Bread. I think we icy on upkeep, or on declare combat. Oh, sure, we'll icy that too. Everyone gets icied. We just die. I mean, there's literally nothing we can draw that wins us the game here. Okay. Get in for 2. Ooh, yeah. It is a Bondkin. He has Herald and Krumar. Well, Smoke Teller, get in. Oh, thank you, Harry the Hedgehog. Yay! We didn't even win a single match. Let's go and GeoGuess. But first, we're going to go to an ad, and then we will be right back. Sound good, everyone? Okay. Hey, everyone. Let's continue GeoGuessing. We seem to be in some sort of blasted wasteland. Let's catch up to this farm vehicle. No, some kind of truck driven by some kind of man wearing some kind of no shirt. As we quite clearly pass on the left in a no passing area. Google don't give a shit. This is super awkward. Oh, we're going backwards. I got it. Saida de Vehículos. 100 meters. Isn't that basically a pullout? What does that even mean? Wait, is it a play? No. Saida de Vehículos. Translate. Vehicle exit. Okay. Which would be that. The hell is this thing? Policia. Where do the Fuzzmobiles look like this? It is Brazil? It is Mexico. GCU, of course I still love you, just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, GCU, of course I still love you. It is Brazil? Northeastern corner of Brazil. Okay. More cop cars. Oh, it was following us until it decided to pass. This is kind of surreal. Were the cops just like, let's shadow this thing for like 20 miles. Reduz a velocidade trenchos inicio. Reduce speed? It's Portuguese. So we're in Brazil then, right? How big could Brazil possibly be? I mean, we could actually be in Portugal. Speaking of Portuguese, does anyone here listen to School of Seven Bells? Wait, does anyone here speak actual Portuguese? This is an important question. Night Valley in 28. Yeah, that cop car came out of, like, absolutely nowhere. Okay. There's a band I really like called School of Seven Bells. They were really quite good for 2 albums, and then because it was a pair of twin sisters and a guy who did, like, other things. And the one twin sister who was really good at writing lyrics left, and the other twin, who was not very good at writing lyrics, wrote the rest of their albums. But they have a song called Caldo, whose lyrics I've been completely unable to find anywhere, and I'm pretty sure it's in Portuguese. Caldo, as far as I can tell, is a kind of soup. We are just, like, going nowhere fast. Is this an actual, literal cabbage patch? Prisma. What the hell is that? This does not seem to be a related thing. Con poco artigiano, 15,000 liters per hour. Well, it's a country code. Yeah, caldo is just kind of soup. Vendes esta fazenda? They sell something. Vendes esta fazenda. What does it even mean? Help me. If it sells farm. Farm for Portuguese detected. Sell this farm. Do you want to buy this farm? Maybe it has the realtor's number. 73 3521 0682. Brazil telephone. Lyrics for the... Oh, you found it. Somebody found it. I've just been curious. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's... Half the lyrics are in English, the other half are in what I'm assuming is Portuguese. But, yeah, this is... Like... The song is great. This is a B-side. They didn't even think this was good enough to put on an album. But just read these lyrics. I mean, Night Valiant 28 linked it. I think they're quite interesting. New. Hey, we have StarCraft. Kids out riding the truck into town, hopefully. We are working very hard to get all the previous streams up and onto the YouTubes. Again, there is no passing on this road. Why can you not pass on this road? We have just been going east forever. I actually did buy Valkyria Chronicles Griftastic. However, I have not had any time to even begin to play it. So it is not quite stream ready yet. Because Dark Souls is one thing to stream blind, but genuinely I like to give my viewers some kind of proficient experience, he said after going 0-3 in a goddamn Cons of Tarkir draft. 72 kilometers. Useful. Maybe next week, if I have a chance to play... Oh, this looks scary. Oh, we can watch the truck pass. In a no passing zone. Hark! A road sign. Cinto de segurança uso obrigatorio. Use of engine brakes prohibited, right? Or obligated? You have to use something. Obligatorio. What is it? You have to wear your fucking seatbelt. Jesus Christ. Where am I? Help me. What are you even carrying? You're carrying nothing. You are a truck that carries nothing. You are carrying broken dreams. Auto posto something. Great. And a fuel truck with no useful signage. All right. Reduce speed. Restaurant. There's a restaurant. 1 kilometer. Café de Mania. Churros. Restaurant and Pescaria. Café La Mana. Right? Mania. What is a churrascaria? Restaurant and barbecue. Fuck. 1 kilometer. Right. Churrascaria. Char. Well, hopefully this is some kind of town. It just means breakfast. There's a school. Zona Urbana. I think you're fucking lying to me. No es Zona Urbana. Urbana. Triunfo. The richest municipality in Brazil. "35 kilometers to the west." What's the scale here? 2 kilometers? Is roughly that far? Welp. we scrubbed out there. Oh boy. We're heading south. I'm gonna say we're in Asia somewhere. Do you ever feel like you're just in a fucking Cormac McCarthy novel? Assizio Nova. Sejam Binvindos. Phone 9935320162. Area code. Mexico. 099. Telephone numbers in Cuba. Is it Brazil again? Electrosat. So for satellite phone? Sampra con voce. Always your voice? Something like that? Three, 532. Oh, 162. No, not 66. Sweet Jesus, Google. Who's bothering me from this phone? No, it looks like a phone company. You enter the telephone number and you get a bunch of people who are like, who the fuck is calling me from this? They keep showing up on my call display, but they won't leave a message. Good night, Omnicrat. Chicara Real. Real estate agency? There's a real estate agency in Brazil called Chicara Real. Somehow I do not believe we are anywhere near Ubaraga. I'm going to assume is the name of the place. But you know what? It's better than any other guess we've got. We're literally, like, in the middle of... Well, we're in the middle of somewhere. We're in Sao Paulo, I imagine. Sure. Sure. We're east of the border between Bolivia and Paraguay. Where the hell are we? Oh, we're east of there. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Welp. I know it's not where we are. Jesus Christ. There's a road. There's a collection of letters which undoubtedly mean something to someone. Watch for motorcycles. An entirely blurred out vehicle. Adopt a highway the next 2 miles. Halliburton, Pampa District. Are we in Texas? Halliburton basically does everything, don't they? Landfill. Where the fuck is Landfill, Texas? Texas Panhandle? How's Halliburton Food Services, Dix? Don't they do all the Army food contracting? Another blurred out highway sign. Pampa and Perryton. We're up here. Texas, you bore me. Perryton. Spearman. Holy God, where are we? Let's get up to the intersection. Which one is the 70? There we are. We're right here. And we've been traveling for a little while, so let's say we started there. Well, fuck you too. Anyway, thank you for joining me on a Swiftly Tilted Cameron, where we just, like, completely blow out, where we take a bunch of magic tickets and set them on fire live on air, and then we can't even do GeoGuessr. Even cheating, we cannot GeoGuess. So I'll be back next week. I will have hopefully been able to figure out a bit of Valkyria Chronicles, and I will play that. Otherwise, we've been to some very lovely parts of France. We were in a national park. I may be uncrossing the streams. I don't know what we're playing. Beach has been very reticent. Oh. Thank you, GCU. Of course, I still love you. Yeah, so possibly I'll see you guys Friday. Or, I mean, Saturday. For Crossing the Streams. Otherwise, I will see you all next week. Anyways, cheerio, everyone. Have a great night, and I hope you will be able to join James tomorrow morning for Video Games with Video James. Later.